Welcome to the Christian Life Coach Collective. I'm your host, Laura Malone, and you are in the right place if you want to make an impact in your life and the lives of the people around you. Maybe you even want to turn your gift of helping others into an income so you can support your family and your dreams and make a way for your calling. I'm here to guide you because you deserve to have encouragement and resources and somebody invested in you as you go invest yourself into everyone else. Let's dive into today's episode. Okay, are you struggling to tell people you're a coach? I think that one of the greatest hindrances when people first start out is this idea that they have to be really specific and really perfect and really certain about how things are going to go. And I know that it's easy for our brains to say, I need certainty before I take action. But that is self-sabotage. And it means that you just weren't taught what you need to know. And that's because school doesn't teach you, and most of our family doesn't know to teach us, because they don't practice that. It's really easy to get stuck in the cycle of believing that you need to know and be certain and have, 100% clarity and a complete formula so that you don't fail. But failure, I'm sure I can say this in every podcast episode, every email I send, every piece of content, and all of our social media. And your brain will still resist me and say it's not true. Failure is beautiful. Failure is the currency that you pay to reach success. And if you're in the Greenhouse course, Module 5 is all about confidence. And I teach you how to coach other people with what I call the confidence cache. And that's CACHE. And it's how confidence actually shows up in you before you take action. That's going to give you clarity. And that clarity actually gives you the how, which is that certainty that you're looking for comes in the knowledge of how, but that how doesn't come until you have the clarity that you have after taking action. And the E is for emotion. So we have confidence, which is the willingness to try, to show up and try. That's confidence. It's before action. And the idea that confidence should be something that we have, I think we just mix it up. We think confidence is certainty. And that's not true. Confidence is being able to move forward and take action and be willing to show up, even without certainty. When there's risk involved, when failure is a possibility, we show up. And if you will look at it like the concept that you need to believe that will get you the furthest in your practice, your business, and just in life and anything you do, if you look at it and say confidence is not required based on my old definition, if you think confidence is, I know how to do this, I have certainty, I know what's going to turn out, then you won't do things because you will always think that you lack confidence. But if you switch it up and define confidence as the willingness to show up and try, to experiment, then you can actually dive in to taking any kind of action, which means telling people you're a coach. ILC, IHP. I'm a life coach. I help people like you. And inside the Greenhouse, of course, I teach you all of how to use the Pearl practice and with all of these different areas that people need coaching in that will benefit any person in anything they want to do, no matter what niche, no matter what gender, no matter what their goals are, the Pearl practice, it is fluid and nuanced, and it moves based on what you need it for. So you'll actually be able to help other people gain confidence and understand really what it is and walk in it so that they can achieve their goals, so that they can realize their dreams, right? It'll help you to recognize your own hindrances, all of the obstacles that your brain sets up and that your soul absorbs and allows to keep you from taking action and doing the things, taking courage, having grit, enduring, showing up, walking in faith, like all of these things that are required for you to let people know I'm a coach and I am literally on this earth to be able to coach you. My heart is for you to win. Okay. Think Like a Warrior is a really incredible book. It has some pretty awesome concepts, but it's basically like this allegory of a guy who is a sports coach. And so it's all set around the framework of sports coaching. I highly recommend it. I'll just put a link to it in the show notes. But it's a great thing because it actually like pulls all of these like these ideas and concepts of what somebody who goes after success and winning in their lives has to believe so that they can think and feel and act in a way that will get them the win they're going after. So no matter what your win is, whatever it looks like, however you would define that, it's important to understand that whether you're trying to help your clients get a win or you yourself are trying to get a win, there are certain mindsets and belief systems that will help you take courage and persevere so that you can do everything you're called to do. And I love this in the book. You can see when all of these different coaches come to life to help a specific coach change and shift his paradigm. They're literally coaching him to shift his paradigm to get different results. That is exactly what's happening. And the reason they show up to coach him, the reason a coach exists, the reason that a coach is any type of position in the world is because coaches exist to help other people win at whatever it is they want to win at. And that is exactly what life coaches do. We want to help other people win. We want to win. We want to coach ourselves to win. And we want to coach other people so that they get their best wins in life, whether it's parenthood or marriage or professional or ministry, or it doesn't matter. You just want better triceps. Awesome. There's a coach for that. If there's not, there should be. I need her. There is just a heart to help people win. And it begins in what you believe. Because whatever's going on in your paradigm, the perspective you have of life, the attitude you take, the thoughts you allow, they create emotions, actions, and results. And all of it adds up to create a legacy. That's the Pearl practice. So when you understand what your Pearl is, how you interpret circumstances and situations and what you take away from that and what you do with it and how it's changing your life from either in a helpful way or maybe even in a harmful way, then you understand the value of coaching and coaching yourself. So if you were to understand that people need you to help them shift their paradigm, then when you put your focus on the fact that they need you, that the fact that if they get this transformation in their own paradigm and their own lives, how many other people will be impacted by that? Like, how many more people, their family, their spouses and parents and siblings and friends and kids and work and neighborhood, like, how many more people are going to be impacted by them because they have experienced transformation and it's happened because they got coached, right? They need you. They need you to say, I'm a coach, I help people. They need you to show up. They need you to remind them. They need you to help them see that transformation is possible, that they're worthy of the work that and the effort that they could put into themselves, that you would show up for, right? You have to help them see that, which means you've got to coach yourself to shift your own paradigm and set aside all of the things you get stuck on and get out of your head and get into theirs. So go tell people you're a life coach and you can help them. Do it as much as possible for as many people. Worry about your niche later. Worry about all of those other things that you are spending too much time and thought and energy on, and concern yourself with wanting to help serve people. That is going to get blessed. God is going to pour out favor, that you're going to get the favor of God, the favor of man. When you pour yourself out to serve others, you cannot outgive God. And so I challenge you to take this seriously. And yes, you have to take steps to set up your business and do the things that you have to do, but don't get in the weeds and get stuck doing so much of that you forget the people that you're called to, the people who are waiting to hear from you, the people who are hoping that one day they'll find somebody like you, the people who don't have any language for this, that need you to explain it. You're called. You're worthy of it. You're capable of it. It is possible. And I'm straight up here to support you, right? So get into a course, so that you can get live coaching, schedule appointments, like get in sessions with me, buy some coaching. If I'm not your coach, go get somebody else to coach you. Get held accountable, get a plan, get yourself some clarity, take one step every day for the next year. Means you're 365 steps ahead of where you were yesterday. I mean, doesn't that just make sense to do it? Let's just be someplace different a year from now. 30 days from now, let's just be not here, right? What is life like if you're still here a year from now? Is it better? Or is that worse for you? Is that like kind of depressing? Because your clients, like people out there, they need you to progress because that is going to help them progress. So get into the process, friend, and take the necessary right steps that are in front of you. If you don't know what to do something. Just pick one. Like put your finger on the map and go there. So do a little mind map, a little brainstorm, a little castle clean out, whatever you need to do. Put it all on a piece of paper. Put every idea that you have into a bubble. And then close your eyes, spin the paper, and stop it with your finger. And go do that thing. And stop using I don't know what to do next as an excuse. If you start doing one thing, that action will get you clarity. And now you'll know, actually, I can't do that till I do this. Great, now you know what to do. So don't create excuses for you that sabotage you. And pay attention to all of that you're going through and the coaching that you have to coach yourself through. Because your clients, they experience all the same things. So take what you're experiencing as you're growing and you're in process and you coach yourself, or I coach you, or somebody else coaches you. Learn from it and journal it and create content around it because your clients need you to identify with them. So capture this right now where you're at. Bless you. The next time I talk to you, I hope that you have taken some action and you feel encouraged. Even if the confidence you stepped into by being willing to show up and try, even if it led to failure, I hope that you have failed by the time you hear my voice again. I hope that you have had a level of succeeded in learning through failure. That is success. You define success for yourself, but that's how I define success. I'm winning if I've done anything that led to any type of growth. And failure usually creates more growth opportunity than success does. So, wrapping it up, bless you. I'm for you. All things are possible. We can figure it out. And I'll talk to you next time. If you'd like to work with me and get coaching, become a coach, or start a coaching business, check out all the courses and coaching I offer at sterlingandstonementoring.com, or you can scroll through the show notes to find all the links that you need. I pray that your day will be full of joy, hope, transformation, and the presence of God.